close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Seattle trails by 6. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 roaming the paint.
The Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
Butler kicks to Curry. Melton feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Seattle grabs the miss. Modkovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Nesmith. Count the basket. Nesmith has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Melton finds Porzingis. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Holiday, the pass to Kuminga. Baseline jumper. Bucket is good. Kuminga's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down. Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Holiday with it. Now Green defending. Melton with the steal. It's up a 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the 3rd. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts. Nesmith,
the pass to Holiday. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now, here's Nesmith, defended by Butler. Here's Filipowski. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Filipowski. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in.
Number 4, Moses Moody.
Here's Melton. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. There's Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Holiday, the pass to Nesmith. Shoots over Melton. No good off the front iron.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Kuminga. He has 7. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. This time's checked in for Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Kuminga. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. From deep. Filipowski grabs the board. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Matkovic. Here's Dunn. He's guarded by Melton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Melton. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Melton's got 10 points in the game. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Dunn. And that one comes up a bit short. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Group substitution here for Seattle. Robert Williams is checked in for Kyle Filipowski. Thompson comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Thomas checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's Mitchell in for Chris Dunn. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Pajemski on the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Porzingis. There's the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. It's Thomas, high post. Working on Green. 4 on the shot clock. Matkovic's shot is off.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Curry outside. Matkovic with the rebound. Matkovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Thomas. Curry with the defensive effort.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here is Mitchell. To the inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. To the paint. Here's Green, and stolen by Williams. Mitchell with it. 9 points in the game so far. Right through the D for the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Porzingis. Clock at 6. Curry, good. Stephen Curry's got 19 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Mitchell looking it over. Now here's Thompson. It's Clay off the drive.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Seattle making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Here's Curry. He's got 19. And let's go courtside. There's some news on DeAnthony Melton. What are they telling you, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Allie, thank you for the update. And, of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Thompson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Horford.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Plays it in off the breakaway. Kuminga's got 6 in the quarter.
And look at Kuminga getting up the floor, J.K., with the extra effort.
Pass to Butler. Launches it. Seattle grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Friday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Pass to Santos. The tray. Rebound by Williams. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Klay Thompson. How he did last season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
Yeah, when you're a reserve, you've got to stay ready. And when your opportunity comes, you got to make the most of it.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. That one misses. The Warriors trail. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
And Seattle shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Thomas. Looking to get it going. Out to Thompson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Kuminga against Horford. Just 3 to shoot. Tries again. And another shot. Williams. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Has checked in for Seattle. And Golden State also making a change. Melton's checked in. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Butler. And here's Melton. Horford with a screen on Thomas. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Seattle with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Mitchell against Butler. Mitchell gets to Thomas. There's a screen by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And Thomas is good for 3. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for Seattle.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Santos. And here is Horford. Here's Melton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Mitchell. And now it's a 9-point Seattle lead. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Santos, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now, here's Thomas. Down low. Here's Williams. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Seattle. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Now he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Kuminga, Holiday out there with Dunn. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Filipowski in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Santos. The 17-footer. Seattle grabs the miss. Filipowski's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Dunn. Pass to Nesmith. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Seattle.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
One shot.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
That's good from Nesmith.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Here's Podziemski. Outside Butler. Pass to Santos. And the Warriors miss again. Seattle leading by 12. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Stephen Curry's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Podziemski. Porzingis passes to Curry. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Outside Holiday. Off target from three-point range.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Here's Porzingis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player. and an important part to his team's success.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Seattle leading by 11. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Matkovic over Butler. And Santos pulls it down. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Filipowski. And that'll be his. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where
the previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed. And
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Seattle making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. During that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Butler. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Pajemski. Launches a three. And the Warriors miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Kuminga. Thompson for the triple. Kept alive. Here's Filipowski.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Outside Curry. Gets a very good look and converts. Curry's got 21 in the game.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
And here's Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis. Holiday looking over the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you guard Holiday because he's skilled at finding ways to get to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
And he's good on the second. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Warriors trail by 13. Curry outside. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
They set the pick to the middle. It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. Green, the pass to Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis, is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Filipowski finds Neesmith. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Off target with his 3. Seattle calls timeout. Williams, he's checked in for Filipowski. Seattle leading by 8. Holiday with it. Pass to Neesmith. Thompson for 3. Thompson from way outside.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Warriors trail by 11. Now Podziemski. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Curry. Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go at the block.
Pass to Neesmith. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Green with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Williams. No good there. Nice D from Porzingis. Warriors trail by 12. Curry finds Podziemski. Now Porzingis. He's guarded by Williams. The baseline J. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here is Neesmith. Holiday left side. No good from 11 feet. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Curry is inside. Neesmith covering. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Curry. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Seattle. They've led by as many as 14 points. Thompson outside. Williams sets a screen for Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Takes a three. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the three.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Seattle calls timeout. Some changes for Seattle. Markovic is checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Neesmith. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brandon Bajemski. Seattle leading by 7. So let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on Kyle Filipowski. What's the status, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Seattle. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicines, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 10. Melton passes to Curry. Curry, oh, the concentration.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Now here is Holiday. And Thomas has it in the corner. And stolen by Melton. Pass to Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says thank you very much.
To the wing right side. Kuminga kicks to Holiday. Kuminga sends a screen for Holiday. Now Kuminga. It's stolen by Curry. Green outside. Now Curry. Pocket 6. Now Butler from outside. The shot misses.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
Thompson outside. For 3. Butler with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Porzingis. Nice execution down low.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Curry against Holiday. Lets it go from 11. And it's good.
Yeah, well, that's a veteran move by Holiday. Take what they give you.
Here's Golden State now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Curry fires. The long shot, no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now here's Thomas. Thompson outside. Kuminga, screen on Buck. Thomas fires. And he does not hit. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Green, Curry outside. Melton against Kuminga. Stephen Curry. And there's the three.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Seattle calls timeout. Different look for Seattle. Robert Williams comes in for Thomas. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Klay Thompson. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Holiday. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Green rips down the board. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Yeah, Holiday does have some real power. So he's able to push back against the contact a little.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Curry buries the deep ball.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Holiday. To win the game, it's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
We're not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Klay Thompson.